Spiritual awakening is a very profound experience that marks the beginning of your initiation on the spiritual path. And it is just like waking up from a dreamlike reality where you're living in an ego centered space. So, what is spiritual awakening? It is when you literally wake up from the illusion of your external pursuits like money, fame, power, physical life, and you realize that these things can't bring you true happiness. And crave, you start craving for something that is more deeper, more fulfilling, more of soul nourishing. Spiritual awakening is your soul's cry for freedom. This is what your soul wants. Spiritual awakening is something that is much needed for everything. Spiritual awakening helps you to transform into something that is meaningful and significant. And you start loving yourself each and every day more because you are able to understand who you truly are, what you truly are, and that is the beginning of a new transformation and you become who you truly are meant to be. So, what are the signs of spiritual awakening? Spiritual awakening is noticed by a lot of inner shifts where you question everything, seeking meaning behind the material world. You start desiring the truth. You are hungry for answers about your own existence, your own purpose, and your connection to everyone around you and to everything around you. You have a sense of increased empathy. You're more connected to others and to nature. And there is a heightened intuition. Your inner guidance becomes even more clearer. You get clearer answers. And why does this happen? This spiritual awakening or the process of bringing you in more awareness to yourself can be triggered by any kind of loss, any trauma, or any major life changes that are going on in your life. And this is also symbolized by a period that is called the dark night of the soul, where you are into too much of transformation, you're questioning yourself, and you are not able to understand that what changes are happening in your life and what are the reason of those changes. You are into a certain awareness. You realize that there is more to life. There is something that is hidden for you. You look for answers. You start seeking more fulfillment on an emotional level, and you are actively exploring the spiritual practices and teachings. You start integrating everything that is happening in your daily life. You start integrating the wisdom that you receive from different sources, and you start transforming from inside. You start feeling a lot of profound shifts in your consciousness, into your thought process, and it is all marked by ascension, which means you start rising beyond yourself. You start to understand that what is it that is taking me higher, what is helping me to elevate my own vibration, raising your own thought process and getting you aligned with the higher consciousness or getting you more in tune with God. That is when your shadow work starts. Shadow work is marked by you meeting the darker self or the shadow self of yourself. This shadow work takes you into a space where you are going through ego death or you go through a lot of transformations. You're able to recognize what are those parts of me that are in the darker aspect, where I need to understand and where I need to heal myself. And you, in that process, you come across a lot of spiritual teachers, maybe spiritual guides, your guru, and you also come across a lot of resources which help you to understand this path. Even the spiritual teachers, they give you a lot of guidances. They give you the path. They give you the way to transcend beyond all those things that are happening with you. And spiritual awakening is your soul's cry for freedom. This is what your soul wants. Spiritual awakening is something that is much needed for everything. Spiritual awakening helps you to transform into something that is meaningful and significant. And you start loving yourself each and every day more because you are able to understand who you truly are, what you truly are, and that is the beginning of a new transformation and you become who you truly are meant to be.